States. All right, so now it's time for your participation. I would like you to raise your hand if you have an herb garden at home. A couple. I'd like you to raise your hand if you have a garden at home. A few more. I know how to get all of your hands into the air. I want you to raise your hands if you cook with spices. There we go. Well, did you know that the taste, the flavors that you get from a spice is actually the plant's natural defense against predators? And coming up on your left, ladies and gentlemen, we have papayas. Not only is it high in vitamins, but it's a fun word to say, and I want you all to say it with me. Here we go on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Papaya! Good job, ladies and gentlemen. And then we have bananas on either side of the boat. Ooh. Ah. Fast fact about bananas, but each tree stalk will only produce one bunch of bananas. When I mention the word farming, you probably don't think about fish. But fish farming or aquaculture is one way to increase yields and to protect lobster stock. The hybrid bass that you see here are popular among American fish farmers. They're a cross between a white and a striped bass and are both hardy and fast growing. Sturgeon is one of the world's oldest fish, and today it is harvested primarily for caviar. It is in danger of being overfarmed, but aquaculture is one way to protect it. And coming up on your right, ladies and gentlemen, kind of all congregating in the right back corner over there, we have alligators. They are no longer an endangered species. In fact, there are over 1 million alligators in Florida today. Makes you feel kind of safe. Aquaculture is one of the primary reasons for their recovery. Many are raised on farms that are harvested for their meat and hides, while others play a critical role in wetlands conservation. We can grow over 6,500 pounds of fish a year in our aqua cell. Many of the ones that you see here are featured in restaurants around Walt Disney World. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's a bit early, but go ahead and say hello to dinner. Our next greenhouse has some of our biggest ideas ever, like the winter melon you'll see growing in the way back. Winter melon grows throughout all of Asia, where all parts of the plant are completely consumed. Our researchers, using an advanced growing technique, have been able to grow winter melon that weighs over 90 pounds, but generally they only average about 50. Winter melons are also commonly referred to as the wax gourd because of the waxy coating or substance that's on the outside of the rind. Our next plant is a real giant. It's the Atlantic giant pumpkin, and it can grow over 1,000 pounds. But boys and girls, I taught these pumpkins a trick. You want to see? We worked really hard. All right, here we go. Stay. I promise if you work really hard, you can teach your pumpkins to stay too. They get their orange color from beta carotene, an important antioxidant.